Hey, this is a nighttime chronicle, a pillow confession with Butterfly Poet. So, remember the other night when I told you guys I was stressed out or worried about, concerned that I had given myself a quintuple dosage of the estrogen? Well, while it did no damage, it did have an effect. Last night, oh my gosh. It increased my sex drive some fierce. And every moving part that it affects was moving. Boy, I tell you. Mm-mm. And I couldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. No, ma'am. And no few sirs that's watching this. It was kind of funny. I realized what was going on. I was like, oh, okay, well, let's just go night-night. And the dreams have sort of calmed down. I'm not dreaming as much. I dreamt about Drake and Dion Cole. I think I had a dream about Will Smith. There was nothing sexual. It was just dreaming, just like some live, vivid dreams and whatnot. I'm like, okay, all right. But earlier when I had the mood swing, I was telling you guys how I was having these thoughts about my mom, and it's funny that I got cut off when I did. I guess that thought wasn't meant to be shared, or that next thought wasn't meant to be shared. But there are times when what we do in life and how we approach things in life have a lot to do with where we came from in life. And that can be good, bad, or indifferent. So, I just am a very conscious and cognitive person in most accounts. And I try to think things through and process things and consider, possibilities and whatnot. I don't just dive and jump into these huge things that I do, without some introspection. And although I'm very okay with what I'm doing, I'm very excited about what I'm doing and all of that, there is no doubt that I can still have a family, that I can still meet and marry someone that I love and will love me and my child. And I look forward to all of that because I see it and I know that it can happen. Yet, even though I'm a little nervous about it all, there is no room for regret or I shoulda went on ahead and did. There's no room for that. So, whatever happens, I'm going to be able to say, well, tried it, did it, having it, experiencing it. And I've never let anything that has happened to me in my life or occurred to me in my life that was, negative or unhappy or traumatic. I see that I have managed to live beyond that thing. And I look at that and I'm proud of myself. And some of my proudest moments have been spent alone. And, there's a residual celebration later, or there's let me catch up with you. What you doing? How's it going? And it's always great to give people a good report and a good update. But it would be so delightful to have somebody right there with you, doing that. And I look forward to that. I crave that, and I want that. And I hope and I pray, and I have asked God to bring the village that this child will need. Bring me the support and the support system that I will need to raise this child. And I'm fully capable of maintaining the dream that I was granted and given. So whether it's someone that knows me well and loves children, or will stand in the gap, my child will have an elder to love on them and impart wisdom and be a grandmother to them. Growing up, my aunt was awesome. She's always had an influence on my life in one aspect or another that I still live by. And I pray that my child will have plenty of aunties that will fill in and do the same. And I'm doing something really major. And sometimes I get to look at it and I'm like, wow. And you can be working so hard to do something and, putting all your effort into it. And you look up and it's like, oh my God, like this is really real, I'm glad to be doing this. And I'm excited about doing it, but sometimes doing it by myself it's like this huge pill I have to keep swallowing and pushing past and push past it and push past it. Because it's not, well, I want to say that it's not as significant as what I want. What I want and what this is much bigger than my marital status. So even though it keeps, even though it's a slightly of a subtext in what I'm doing, it's not a disqualifier. And plenty of women who have several children by several different men, they manage to find another man or get married and whatnot. And I'm not comparing myself. I'm just saying that I'm not counting myself out of anything. And this is just how my mind races, and these are the things that I think about, and sometimes I'm painfully reminded of. And I'm doing something on purpose. I'm doing something that I want. And this is not an accident at all. So I'm just trying to keep my mind calm, keep my emotions in check. I'm not going to swallow them, and I'm not going to smother them or suffocate them. I'm going to let them roll. I'm going to let them come and do their thing. So, I'm going to drink a little bit more water. I've already taken my melatonin. It's midnight, and I would have preferred to have been asleep already, but so good. So, thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the good energy. Thank you for your spirits of positivity and inclusion and support. I really, really appreciate it. It's going to be a great night and an excellent Friday, because I get more information tomorrow at my second tracking. So I'll bring you guys along for that, so we can all see what's happening. See you next time.